Welcome everybody to our next day at Circle Time.
Everybody have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. Everybody have a seat on the floor. Not on the ceiling, not on the door. Everybody have a seat on the floor.
All right, let's go ahead and let's stand up and let's start with Rise and Shine.
Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Children of the Lord.
All right, one more time.
Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Children of the Lord.
So let's go ahead and let's start with our morning prayer, and then we'll say good morning to our friends. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Dear God, help me spend today with a smile on my face, love in my heart, joy in His grace, and my thinking cap all day. Amen. And my one and only student Lexi has arrived for class today. Let's say good morning to our friend. Let's say good morning to Landon. Good morning to Taylor. Good morning to Maddie. Good morning to Carson. Good morning to Cooper. Good morning to Quincy. Good morning to Griffin. And good morning to Lincoln. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and let's start with our calendar. Look, friends, do you notice anything different about our calendar? We have to start all over. There's no numbers on there. That's because we're starting with a new month. Does anybody know what month we're starting with now? Or what month we're on? Sorry. We're on the month of April. And yesterday was April 1st. Today, and this is going to be so easy for all of you. Are you ready to see the number? I want to hear you all say it. It's the number 2. All right, so since we're at the beginning of the month, you know, Mrs. Pasquinelli only jumps when it's small numbers. So we will go ahead and jump, and we'll do it 2 times since we're on 2. All right, so let's go. 1, 2. Let's do it again. That was way too easy. 1, 2. Very good. All right, so today is Thursday, April 2nd, 2020. All right, let's move on to our weather. Today, everybody go look outside and see what the weather's like today. Finally, there's something beautiful that's shining out there that we've missed for so long. And it is, today the weather is sunny. Sunny, sunny. All right, and I'm gonna put sunny up on our weather chart. Now on Tuesday, it was cloudy. On Thursday today, it's sunny. Okay, I gotta try to remember everything here. All right, so let's talk about, remember this week we're talking about signs of spring. And one of those things are rain and rainbows. And they both begin with the letter R. So let's look at our mystery box. I added something new in here. Remember the letter R makes the R sound. R. Rainbow, rain. Put that up there. Let's see what else do I have in here. I have a rock. I have a rooster, and our rooster says cock-a-doodle-doo. Look, even Lexi likes the rooster. All right, I got something else in here. It's a rhino, not a rhinoceros. Like I said on Tuesday, it's a rhinoceros. I don't know if anybody caught that. And then I have something new. Now this is showing us two things. What color is this? It's the color red, and red begins with R. And the shape is a rectangle that also begins with R. Rectangle. Okay, all right, so that's everything that's in our mystery box today. And something else that we did not talk about on Tuesday, I don't have a mailbox, but you know what? I found a bucket that was given to me last year with flowers in it. So I thought maybe we'll use that to wear at home. All right, so let's see what's in our bucket. I have our words. Okay, all right, so let's look. Remember, we're talking about the letter R. So let's look at some words that begin with the letter R. So first, of course, we have rain. Rain begins with the letter R. Rain. Then, of course, we have rainbow. Rainbow begins with R. And the last one is a word that we talked about in the beginning of the year. I just showed you on here. I'm only going to talk about the color because I did not bring the shape one home from our classroom. But look, it's the color red. Red begins with the letter R. So, here we go. We have rain, rainbow, and the color red. Okay. So, we're going to be talking about rainbows today. Here's a rainbow. Now, I have on our website, our little Padlet, I have this rainbow. Now, if we were at school, we would be watercoloring it and putting cotton balls on it. But if you want to print it out and if you want to color it with markers, crayons, colored pencils, or if you want to paint it, that would be great. The other thing that we had sent home in your packet was a cardboard rainbow with all different things to put on it with each of the colors. So I don't know if you've completed that. I don't have one to show you, but I know that we sent a picture home. So, and we will talk about our colors of the rainbow after we read our book. So this is one of my favorite books. It's called A Rainbow of My Own, and we're going to listen to it today because I know you guys love listening to books.
A Rainbow of My Own, Don Freeman. In the story you are about to read, you will hear this sound. This is the sound of a page turning. When you hear it, you will know it is time to turn the page. Now turn to the first page of the story. Today, I saw a rainbow. It was so beautiful that I wanted to catch it for my very own. I put on my raincoat and hat and ran outdoors. Fast as the wind I ran. But when I came to where the rainbow should have been, it wasn't there.
It's all gone.
I thought, maybe some rainy day, a rainbow will come and stay a while. I'll be walking along slowly, and suddenly I'll hear a soft whirring sound like the wings of a bird. I'll look around and see a rainbow following me. I'll know by the way it circles and whirls. It wants to play. So I'll hop over my rainbow, and my rainbow will leap over me. I'll climb up one side and slide down the other. My rainbow will make a peacock fan for me to walk in front of, and a hammock for me to swing in. We'll play a game of hide and go seek. I'll shut my eyes and count to 20, and then look all around. If I were a rainbow, where would I hide? In a flower garden, of course. Rows of flowers look like a rainbow. Suddenly, the sun came out again from behind the rain clouds. And my pretend rainbow disappeared, the way real rainbows do. But when I came back home, I saw something glowing inside the window of my room. And when I ran indoors, there was a rainbow dancing on the wall. The sun was shining through the water in my goldfish bowl, and it made a rainbow just for me. A rainbow of my very own.
That was a rainbow of my own. So let's go ahead and let's talk about the colors of the rainbow. Okay? Now it's very important that you put your colors in order. Okay? So first we have the color red. Then we have the color orange. Then we have the color yellow, Lexi. Lexi, you need to go outside. Color yellow. Then we have green. Then we have blue. And then we have purple, or sometimes it's called indigo when it's in our rainbow.
It's called violet.
Or violet, it's called violet and indigo.
No, indigo is a mix of blue and purple.
Oh, okay. Then it's called violet. You're
I'm
gonna
sorry,
take
Miss
that out.
Pasquinelli doesn't know her colors.
Anyway, all right. So this is
I'm
what
not
we're gonna
taking
do.
that out.
Oh,
I
okay.
put the rhinoceros thing in there.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to leave our classroom. We're going to go to our science lab, and I'm going to conduct an experiment on making the colors of the rainbow. Okay? Okay, all right. So let's hope this works. So this is what you need for our science experiment. I got 6 jars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got our primary colors.
Oh,
Take
wait,
2. Anyway, all right. So we're going to make our own rainbow. And we're going to start with 6 jars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jars. And then we have a red, we have yellow food coloring, and we have blue food coloring. Okay, we have paper towels, and we have water. So first I'm going to start with filling up our cups with water. I'm probably going to do it halfway.
Does it just satisfying sound?
Can you stop so I can go get some more water? And now we're going to put some red food coloring in. Yellow. And then blue. Add a little more yellow. Just in case. Okay. Oh, I just got it on me. Great. Okay. So then I'm going to take 5 paper towels. I already have 4 done here. And I just put them in half. Okay, and I'm going to fold them long ways.
Hot dog style.
Okay. All right. So the goal is that when I put my paper towel in the red and connect it to this clear, it's going to start putting some red coloring up onto my paper towel. We'll do that one. Then I'm going to connect my clear one to my yellow one. Now, what we want to see is the red food coloring in the water will start coming up onto the paper towel, and that, see, it's already starting. As it's seeping through, it's going to come down into this clear one. The same thing's going to happen with the yellow, and when the yellow mixes in with the red, it makes what color? Orange. And then we should see the coloring coming through. All right, so let's go ahead and finish connecting all these.
You should probably mix them. Because the red food color's all at the bottom.
Okay, I'll mix them soon. Let me get all these in. What am I gonna mix them with?
Spoon.
Can you go grab me a spoon?
You could use one of those pencils.
What pencils? Oh, that's fine, yeah. Okay, good thing that we have my science helper Lily here.
Okay, don't do that.
Oh, dang.
It's only a little bit.
Okay, so we're gonna let this sit for a little bit. We're gonna continue circle time, and we will see what it looks like at the end of circle time. And then later in the day, we'll see what it looks like, and I will post a picture on our Padlet. Okay, all right, thanks guys. Let's see what happens later. Hopefully our science experiment is going to pan out. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do, you know we always talk about, do you think it's gonna work or don't you think it's gonna work? So what I want you to do is I want you to think right now, if you think it's gonna work, if you think it's gonna work, raise your hand and say yes. If you don't think it's gonna work, raise your hand and say no. Now, Lily does not think it's going to work. She's already told me. But I don't know, hopefully we can prove her wrong. Okay, all right. We are going to finish up with a couple journal pages. So we have two friends that have posted journal pages. Our first one is from Mrs. Maxwell. Can you zoom in, Will? Here's Mrs. Maxwell's picture, because she's such a great drawer, isn't she? I was going to have her draw me for mine the other day, but I didn't know. It was just a stick figure. Anyway, she's got a really beautiful picture here of spring. Look, she's got clouds and trees, a sun, and it looks like she has maybe a little stream here. She says, on April 1st, 2020, how am I feeling today? She says, happy. I was so happy the sun was shining. My kids and I went for a hike and saw a stream. It was a lot of fun. Yep, and she had nice weather that day. So thank you for sharing, Mrs. Maxwell. And then we have one more from our friend Griffin. Ooh, look what Griffin drew here. I'm thinking, could that possibly be Spider-Man, maybe? I don't know. What do you think? I think it may be Spider-Man. So Griffin says yesterday that he is feeling happy. He says, I'm feeling good because I'm with my mommy and my daddy. A little sad because I miss school. I know, we're a little sad too that we miss school too, but we're trying to make the best of it, right? This is gonna be fun. All right, so Griffin, thank you for sharing. And these are posted up on our page for you to read. I'll have to post mine. Okay, all right. We are going to end our day with, is the letter R in my name? Let's take all these down. Okay, let's see. Is the letter R in my name? Yes and no. Okay, so I'm going to pull out some names here. I'm going to mix them up. And my first one is Lincoln. Lincoln, is the letter R in your name? No, it's not. So it goes right here under no. Our next one is Griffin. Griffin, is the letter R in your name? Yes, it is. There it is, right there. G-R. So he goes under yes. Next is Quincy. Quincy, is the letter R in your name? No, it's not. So you're going to put you right under here, under no. Next is Cooper. Cooper, is the letter R in your name? Yes, it is. All the way at the end. Put you under yes. Lexi, what do you think? Lexi's checking everything out. Carson, is the letter R in your name? Yes, it is. Right here. C-A-R. Carson. And Maddie, is the letter R in your name? Nope, don't see an R. Put you under no. Taylor, is the letter R in your name? Yes, it is. O-R, right at the end for Taylor. And last but not least is Landon. Landon, is the letter R in your name? No. Oh, man. All right, so let's count how many people do have the letter R in their name. You ready? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people have the letter R. Griffin, Cooper, Carson, and Taylor. Now let's count the our friends that don't have the letter R? 1, 2, 3, 4. Lincoln, Quincy, Maddie, and Landon do not have the letter R. This is a tricky one. Which one has more? Which one has more friends? Yes or no? Guess what it is today? It's a tie. We have the same amount that do have the letter R and don't have the letter R. That's the first time that's happened all year. Okay, all right. So, thank you for joining us today for Circle Time. I will post up our rainbow, and tomorrow we're going to start a new letter and another theme that has to go with the signs of spring. The letters B. So what do you think we might be talking about tomorrow? Okay, all right. Thanks for joining with us today, and in a little bit I'll post a picture of what our science experiment looks like. Lily, do you want to go and look and see what it looks like now before we end?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.